before you know anything about seeking, if I speak for myself, yeah, you're kind of bumbling along with life. But then, in my case, that wasn't enough. So there was a longing, there was a yearning. So actually just bumbling along wasn't enough. I couldn't do that anymore. So then there's this seeking. But then you're absolutely right. If you're seeking, you are a seeker. And a seeker is a contracted me seeking something. And it's precisely that setup that this whole game is about seeing through. But it's a catch-22 because it seems like we become a seeker in order to look into the nature of reality that we maybe have never questioned before. But like I said, you could then say that that very seeking is reinforcing what you're looking to dissolve. However, I think it's very disingenuous to discard that seeking instinct because it's a very natural thing. It's what's taking us from being completely submerged in life as we believe it to be, which, if we're completely honest, doesn't satisfy us. I know you said when you weren't seeking, you felt relaxed and everything was fine. But if that was really true, if that were really true, then you wouldn't begin seeking again. So we find ourselves caught in this, it's like a cycle, a catch-22. So that's why my invitation would be, if you feel like seeking, then really seek. Don't apologetically seek. Like, pretend you're not seeking because you know it's not the thing to do, while secretly you're going through the books and looking at the videos.
Going to meetings.
Yeah, in a disguise. So we really go for it. Like we say, okay, so what is it that I am? So whatever it is that I am is. It is. I can't deny that. Even if I deny it, I have to be in order to be able to deny it. So there's no way around that. And whatever it is that I am has this quality of knowing. It's knowing the sound of my voice, the clicking of the clock, the sounds of outside, the movement of breath. It's knowing these qualities of experience. But what we notice is that it's also knowing thoughts that come and go. So if this knowing was made out of a thought, it would have to disappear. When a thought disappears, is that your experience? No. So your experience is telling you whatever you are that is knowing isn't made of thinking. And like we do in these meetings, we do the same thing with feelings. The feeling of joy comes. Yeah, everything's great. Yes. And then something happens and we're really pissed off. Now the knowing element in that, both those situations, has that disappeared? When it moved from being joy to neutral to pissed off? No. It doesn't go anywhere. So you can't be made of a feeling either. You would disappear when neutral came. And sensations. So you get a headache, painful headache. You knowing headache. And then headache goes. You knowing absence of headache. So you cannot be made of headache or sensation. And just in that very simple, how long did that take? 1 minute? You're seeing that what you essentially are is not made of thoughts, feelings and sensations. And these are the three fundamental modes of experience that we bundle together as making up what we are. So what am I? This, knowing. pure knowing. Where is that? I've got no idea. Anything I find and I say, oh, that's knowing. Well, no, I'm knowing that. Whatever I am is knowing that too. And we can locate any position, anything, any taste, any flavour, any sound, any subtle vibration. We love to kind of play with it. Oh no, this is this. We find something in our experience and we say, oh no, that's the I am. That's the pure knowing. And then we see, no, even that comes and goes. Something is knowing that too. So it's very curious, because you're certainly here, but nowhere to be found. So your thought might not be happy with that. It's like, because it's not an answer, you see. It's not like the carpet is blue. Carpet's blue. Yeah, and what I'm pointing to is a kind of pure knowing that actually can't be described. And the fact that it can't be described is its salvation. Because if it could be described, it would be just another garment hanging in the wardrobe of mind. And we'd be in a right mess. The fact that it can't be described means it stands beyond whatever appears. And so when we know ourselves as that stands beyond whatever appears, and we can go further and see that it is appearing as whatever appears, that is the ultimate security, the only security. It's the ultimate wonder. It's where it's what can never be destroyed or stained or blemished in any way. And knowing yourself as that then gives you license to really live. Nothing to hide, nothing to escape.